Our next honoree, Terry Tumey, class of 1983, honored for outstanding achievement in athletics. While Tumey first established himself as an outstanding football player and coach in both college and pro ranks, he has made his mark in college administration. He is currently Director of Athletics at Fresno State University, a post he has held since 2018. And the football team is ranked 23rd in the nation. Prior to Fresno State, he served as Director of Athletics at Claremont Mudd Scripps at UC Davis and Dominican University in San Rafael, California. He is an all-state football player. He was at Booker T. Washington and a three-time All-Pacific 10 Conference defensive lineman at UCLA, helping win 4 bowl games, including the 1986 Rose Bowl. He earned his undergraduate degree in political science and an MBA from the UCLA Anderson School of Business. He served as UCLA's assistant coach, and in 1999, he became an NFL coach for the Denver Broncos, moving to a front office position with the San Francisco 49ers, first as player personnel assistant, and then eventually as director of football administration. He has served on the board of directors of Black Empowerment, whose mission is to develop Black athletics administrators at the NCAA Division I level. He is a member of the NCAA's Football Oversight Committee. He has been a voting member of the UCLA Hall of Fame Selection Committee and has been a member of the National Association of Collegiate Directors of Athletics and the Fritz Pollard Alliance. I present to you 2021 inductee, Mr. Terry Tumey.
Wow, I can't believe I'm here. All right, I promise I will be efficient. I promise. One thing I've learned to be is coachable. My wife tells me I need to be coachable, so I am. I'd like to thank, of course, the board of directors for this amazing honor. It's incredible. I also would like to congratulate this amazing cohort of individuals that I'm sharing this stage with. It's incredible to see the talent and the firepower here at Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington, as we already know, is a special place. It is a bastion of intellectual curiosity combined with what I call the hidden curriculum of life. It is where you learn lessons of integrity, grit, as my mother would say, gumption. You learn resiliency. You learn everything you need to be successful, which is why you see so many Hornets out there doing so many great things. The elegance of Booker T. Washington is simple. It really is. We value each other equally. Our contributions, our gifts are all the same. And I have had the blessing of being around some amazing educators. Some of these educators you call coaches, whether it was, I would say, Coach Mims, who we met earlier tonight, Coach Dunlap, Coach Fisher, who knows me quite well in the track circuit, Ed Lacey, Coach Schultz. And I always have a special affinity because I was a lineman for the big men. The incomparable Ernest Dates, who's no longer with us. Incredible. And of course, my head coach, who I love dearly, who's no longer with us as well, of course, Coach Larry McGee. But I tell you, some other coaches, you know, sometimes when you're in athletics, you see all the players and the coaches, of course, they get the limelight. But there's some other great coaches at Booker T that sometimes you don't hear about. And we call those teachers. Whether it's Disco Don Barnum, who was my counselor, Brenda Berry, Janice Bayouth, the incomparable Janice Bayouth. Barbara Coleman. Elmer Davis. This woman was amazing. She was 4'11", but was a power pack. Sue Gronberg, you guys never met her, amazing. Eileen Simmons, and of course, the heart of my hearts, my art teacher, Linda Stilley, who's with us tonight. We had great administrators, James Furch, Loretta Collier. H.J. Green was amazing. And I tell you, all these people culminated the investments that we learned so well as young people, which has driven me really to what I do today. And what I do today is basically take those lessons and those gifts that I learned from those folks and try to replicate that legacy in young people at Fresno State University. It's a very simple task. My task is one of service. It's the same service I had with Mr. Lockett when we were at the 49ers together. We would never cut a man like that. That man would never see a waiver wire, because not what he did physically, but what he got from Booker T is what he got internally. And that is the gift of being a great individual. That's what you do here. That's the gift of Booker T. And I thank you so much for allowing me to be in the walls of the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. One big problem before I leave. Never leave the stage without thanking the people who got you here. My family is right there. All of them over there, my family. Jerry's bunch is here. Shirley Tumey, James Tumey, my people from Dallas, Texas, all here. And of course, I already mentioned my wife. And of course, my legacy, Miss Simone Tumey, is right there, a little 14-year-old. So thank you so much.